So, Ariman, the addition and subtraction of fractions. Now, so I'll start with a very simple example. So let us assume that this is the fraction, that these are the three terms that we have to add, subtract, and all the three terms are in terms of fractions. Now, the first thing that you have to do is look at their denominators, 3, 6, 9, and find their LCM. Any doubt in taking the LCM of three numbers?
No.
Okay. So as discussed yesterday, the LCM would be the product of 3, 2, and 3. So the LCM of these three numbers would be 18. Any doubt till here?
No.
So this we discussed in detail in the last lecture. Yeah. Now, Arvind, what I have to do is that whatever is the LCM of the three numbers, the denominator, I look at the denominators, I take the LCM of the denominators. Whatever be the LCM of the denominators, I'll have to make equivalent fractions. How do I make equivalent fractions? The equivalent fraction should have the denominator same as the LCM. So for example, if I have 2 by 3 as the first term, I'll try to convert the denominator to 18. So I'll multiply the numerator and the denominator by 6. Any doubt here?
No.
I'll repeat the algorithm. So what you do is, whenever you look at the fraction, look at the denominators. So if there are two terms, if there are three terms, if there are four terms, take the denominators and take the LCM of the 3 or 4 or the 2 terms. Any doubt till here?
Yeah, clear.
Once you have taken the LCM of the denominators, then what you need to do is you have to take equivalent fraction of the fraction which is given. So for example, if I am given 2 by 3, I will try to reduce this 3 to 18. 18 is the LCM. If I take the second term, 5 by 6, again I will try to reduce this denominator to 18. How can I do that? I'll have to multiply and divide by 3, and that is how I will get 18 in the denominator. Are you in any doubt?
No, no doubt.
Similarly, I'll take the third term, 7 by 9. I'll try to reduce this denominator to 18. How can I do that? I have to multiply by the same number in the numerator as well as denominator, so that I'm more worried about what is in the denominator. The denominator should be same as the LCM. Any doubt till here?
No.
And if you see, I haven't put any sign here, so you can forget about the sign for a while. Now, once I have reduced these as equivalent fractions, so these are equivalent fractions. Once I have reduced these to the three given terms into equivalent fractions, next step is, now I will put the sign here. So this is a negative term, other two are positive. Any doubt till here?
No, no doubt.
Then I put a single straight line, a long line, and then the numerators would be there in this numerator. And that because these are equivalent fractions, the denominator of these three terms is 18. Any doubt till here?
No.
And after this, I just have to do the integer addition subtraction. So this would be, final answer would be 11. Any doubt?
No.
Now, see, this is a very simple way of doing the addition subtraction of fractions. Now, usually here also, I have seen students doing lot of mistakes. What they start doing is they multiply the denominator. So 3, 6, and 9. What they do is they multiply these three, and they come up with this big number 162. Have you understood what the student is doing?
Yeah.
Then what the student will do is, and this is the wrong method. You don't have to do this method ever. This is a very, you'll understand why you don't have to do this method. So they try to reduce this 3, 6, 9 to 162 and see what happens. So for example, I'll have to multiply this 3 by 54 to get 162. Then the numerator will also get multiplied by 54 and the answer would be 108. Here I have to multiply by 27. Here I have to multiply by 18. So you see that these numbers are very big. Have you understood?
Yeah.
And then when you try to deal with these numbers, this is a huge number. So basically, why I am telling you that this method is absolutely wrong. Because this will waste a lot of your time and it will increase the probability of you making a mistake because number of calculation increases a lot.
Oh,
So don't follow this method where the denominators are multiplied with each other and a big number is created. Don't never ever follow this method. A very simple way is that whatever numbers are given to you, whatever fractions, whatever terms are given to you, look at their denominators, then take the LCM of the denominators, and that is how you solve any step, any problem in the methodology.
no
So
problem.
the first step is take the denominators of the LCM. The second is make equivalent fractions. Equivalent fraction implies that the denominator should be equal to the LCM of the denominators. And then the last step is the simplest step. Then you will have, for example, in this case we have three equivalent fractions, and then it is just a method. It's just a matter of doing the integer addition and subtraction, and finally you'll have an answer. Any doubt till here?
Wait, but how is
Yeah.
14 minus 15 plus? Oh,
Any doubt?
no, not.
So 12 minus 15 is minus 3. Minus 3 plus 14 would be 11. So 11 by 18 is the final answer.
Yeah, I
You want to discuss something in this? Any doubt?
no, no.
Yeah. And I have, iterated many times that please do not follow this method. This is a very long method. I've seen students follow this method because they are usually, this method is usually followed by students who don't know how to take the LCM. They are not very comfortable with taking LCM. So that is why we spend whole of the last lecture just taking the LCMs. So here if you see, the very critical thing is finding the LCM and this integer subtraction and addition. That is a important step that a student should understand. Are there any doubt till here?
No doubt.
Okay, now can you look at these questions? Fourth question number 4.
Okay.
So would you be able to do these questions? So I'll explain how you will do the question. You will find the LCM of 10, 15 and 20 first. In this question, you will find the LCM of 18, 16 and 24 first. In this question, you will find the LCM of 6, 19, 18 and 27 first. Only once you have found the LCM, that you will make equivalent fractions and then you will do the last step. Any doubt?
No.
So you can start with the question fourth first part. We'll discuss this part first and then we'll carry on. Is it okay?
Okay.
So you can start.